Good morning, team. It looks like I'm on. If you could give me a thumbs up that I'm here, that would be great. This little one is sad and lonely, so she's gonna join us for a little bit. Huh, sweet girl. While I'm waiting for you, oh good. So what we're using today is something to roll out your feet and a ball or a piece of apparatus that you can use for your back stretch. And then you're going to take your right leg and roll it over that bar or that ball. You can use a lacrosse ball, you could use a tennis ball, a golf ball. Oh, good. There's a little bit of delay. I can never figure it out, but at least it wouldn't hurt for me to just start rolling out my feet. I'm not sure. Lonely. She wants to be with the cat, and the cat went outside, and I was trying to save the cat, I was trying to save the cat. I feel like every day is a little bit different with what these pets do. She wants to be running around. I just don't trust her. You're mischievous. And then roll to the outside rim of the foot. So you have that right foot, the outside rim of that foot rolling again over that ball. Look how big she's getting. She doesn't look that big to me until I'm holding her like this. Sweet girl. And then roll to that inside rim of the foot. She's already had all her things. She's had her goat's milk, her little treat of wet food. She just wanted to see you guys. Maybe she knows it's Vic's birthday, so she wants to party. Yeah, she's already 16 pounds. And then dig into your heel. So that's that crunchy part. So as you dig into the heel, you may want to come to the inside, to the outside. Hey, sweet girl. You know what? I think what's made his birthday the best, Lisa, is a pandemic dry January birthday. We usually stop doing dry January on his birthday weekend because we go out. But because we weren't going out, he was like, oh, might as well stick with dry January. So it was definitely a different birthday, and then go into the arch. So now you're in the middle range of that foot, in between the heel and the ball of the foot. Oh, I wish you could see her sweet little head. Nothing like cuddles. And then ball of the foot. So you go from the big toe, work your way out to the pinky toe, back and forth. So true, Lise. So true. It's amazing how much that does help. And then going all the way from the heel to the big toe, all the way from the heel to the pinky toe. Work your way all the way front to back. Oh no. I don't, Chels. Did you turn your device? Mine only does that when I turn my device. And then step your right foot on the floor. Once you step your right foot on the floor, compare it to the left. So your right foot should kind of melt into the floor, and your left foot is still a little bit out of alignment, and then we roll into the left foot. I know. Can you read that? Chie said she loves your hair color. She says, thanks, Chie. As you go into the left foot, heel to toe, finding the portions on this foot that need a little bit more attention. I love that I'm on the laptop. That's nice and small. Perfect. Perfect. And then go to the outer rim of that left foot. I didn't think Hope would be here so long. Vic was like, I'll be right down. It is his birthday though, so he can take as long as he wants. But I figured I was just holding her for a second. She's getting kind of heavy, and she's like, this is boring, Mom. And inside rim of the foot. Aww. So sweet. This is very different than the chasing of the cat. That she was chasing the cat, that's why I picked her up. And she's like, this is not the same. And then dig into your heel. So you take the heel of that foot, dig into that bar or the ball, whatever you're using, and whatever crunchy stuff you have in there, try and either press in or knead into that. Mine sounds so loud today. I know. So I want to say happy birthday to my dad. Let me go. And then arch of the foot. As you go into the arch of the foot, once again, you're trying to find those spots where you feel like you need just a little bit more, and then you can add a little pressure into that bar or that ball. Oh, good morning, Heidi. And then ball of the foot, big toe to the pinky toe. I don't know what you're referring to, Chelsea. Me and my kisses from this nugget. Say good morning, Chelsea. Good morning, Chelsea. She loves giving kisses. I'm not one who loves them. I love that you love to give them. And then roll all the way heel to toe. Just like on the other side, go heel to big toe, heel to pinky toe. Big deep breath in. And then as you exhale, go ahead and step to both feet. So you compare your right foot to your left foot. As you come into that, take a big deep breath in. So you'll inhale, arms come up. Exhale, hinge. Scoop your belly button in, round your back. Come here, let's go find Dad. Slowly roll all the way up. Go find Dad, honey. It's okay. It's okay. She needs to probably go potty though. Yes. She went once. And deep breath in. Exhale and hinge. She just wanted to say, happy birthday, Dad. Scoop your belly in, round your back. And slowly roll all the way up. Squeeze your glutes. Pull your belly button in, roll your shoulders back and down one more time. Big deep breath in. Feel the evenness, exhale and hinge of your feet right to left, round your back. Now from there, bend your left knee, lift your right hand. And both hands down. Bend your right knee, left hand comes up. Inhale. Exhale, both hands down. Slowly roll all the way up. Try and loosen up your back. We're going to do our back stretch on the front end today to see if we can get just a little bit more mobility. Big deep breath in, arms up. Exhale and hinge. Scoop your belly in, round your back. Walk your hands forward, high hover. Low hover. Press your chest through, lay your thighs down, flatten your feet. Move around a little bit, hip to hip. Big breath in. And then as you exhale, sink back into child's pose, bow your head. Inhale. Exhale, walk your hands back. Go ahead and rotate so you're in a seated position. Take your legs in front and reach forward. Now we just want to kind of see the tightness in the hips and the hamstrings in the back before we come into that back stretch. So just compare the before and after. You're trying to keep your back nice and straight and just tip forward. Big breath in. As you exhale, scooch forward on your mat. That tightness, it's crazy how those hamstrings pull everything and make everything so tight. Now in that position, I want you to, again, evaluate your back gap. So from the tailbone to the other portion that connects to the floor. So for some of you, that might be your bottom ribs. For some of you, it might be the shoulder blades. Wherever that is, the distance, the length, and the height of that back gap is what we're trying to measure. And then bend the knees, lift your hips, place the hips on the ball, straighten the legs, and then hang out in that hip flexor stretch for a moment. With every exhale, try and let go of the weight of the legs. So you're letting the weight pull the hip flexors heavy. Yeah. I'm feeling extra stiff today. I don't know if you guys are, but it's my body isn't wanting to even release into the stretch. So I don't know if we're all feeling extra tight. One more big breath in. As you exhale, slide the feet in, pull the knees in towards the chest, and then rock front to back a few times. And then allow the knees to hang out to the side. So as you allow that, you want, so maybe it's either what we've done or the weather, who knows. When we let those knees come out to the side, we're trying to just let gravity do its thing. Oh, so there's something to it. Yep. That makes it so much more beneficial to be here, huh, team? Now close your legs, straighten your legs. Let's kick the legs just a couple times. Loosen up the hamstring connection to the glute, to the low back. Try and straighten those legs. And then flex your feet. Big breath in. Yeah. And then open up the legs so the legs reach out to the side. Heels go in opposition. Probably right. That is probably right. I didn't know if it was, we've been doing a little bit different setup with strength, and then we've been on the turf, and then it's cold. Big breath in. And sometimes as you exhale, close, bend the knees and open. Sometimes when it goes into that degree change so fast, so 10 degree change overnight can be sometimes where I notice it more in my body. Inhale. As you exhale, close your legs, straighten your legs, flex your feet and open. Inhale. Exhale, close your legs, bend your knees, let your knees hang open. We're going to do just one more. Inhale. Exhale, close your legs, straighten your legs, flex your feet, pull the feet towards your head, lift your head up off the floor. Inhale. Exhale, set your head down, open the legs, draw the heels across the room. I love this song. Inhale. As you exhale, close your legs, bend your knees, set one foot down at a time, lift your hips, take the ball or whatever you're using out from underneath, roll your back down, straighten the legs, and then measure that back gap. See if you've been able to create a little bit less distance, either from length or height underneath your back. And then using that to our advantage, go ahead and take that left knee, pull it up towards you, rock it front to back, and then bring it across the right side. Right, left arm comes up, open up, and you're bringing the knee and the fingertip as far away from each other as you can, and then gaze over that left hand. Inhale. As you exhale, relax the glute, your back, your hamstring. Inhale. As you exhale, bring both knees to center, so you lift both. Rock from front to back a few times, and then bring both knees over to the right. Arms come up, arms open, and look away from the thighs. I don't want to be someone who walks away so easily. I'm here to stay and make the difference that I can make. Big breath in. Our differences, they do a lot to teach us how to use the tools. Exhale. Now come on to that right side. When you come onto that right side, 90 degree at the hip, 90 degree at the underarm, 90 degree at the elbow, and then press your right hand down towards the mat. I know, Chels, isn't it crazy? That's because we're always putting that tightness back in. But that's one of my favorite before and after stretches. And then what we should notice is after doing that, our other stretches feel better. Now release that pressure, take a big breath in, and then exhale, press back down. Inhale. Exhale. Now bring the arm back to neutral. Open back up, look over that left shoulder. Big breath in. As you exhale, bring the knees to center. I'm going to flip around just so that I can face you guys. But with the knees center, now go ahead and lengthen the legs back out. Pull the left knee in towards the chest. Bring that left knee over to the side. Lift the left hand, pull it out to the side, and look over that shoulder. So we're trying to use that exhale to deepen that spinal rotation. So the hip may start at the beginning feeling super tight, and we use our breath to try and loosen that up. Big breath in. Exhale. Now bring both knees to center. I think I did the opposite so I can't see you. So this time for real, let the knees drop. As the knees drop, open, take the hand center, open the arms, and look over that shoulder opposite your legs. Now in that position, once again, you want to think about the weight of the legs. So it's different when you have one leg versus two, but when you have those two legs weighting to the side, you then take the shoulder and press the shoulder towards the mat in opposition of the knees. So we want to use that to our advantage. Take one more big deep breath in. And then as you exhale, turn so that you can go 90 degrees at the hip, 90 degrees at the arm, both at the underarm and the elbow. And then use your right hand and press that left hand down. Even that's tight. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Go ahead and release the stretch. And then once again, come back into that. Breathe. One more inhale. As you exhale, bring the arms back out to the side. Open up, look opposite the thighs. Now bringing the knees center, go ahead and rock front to back a couple of times. Now as we come into our final stretch series, just like usual, slowly roll up. If you need something different, flip over. I want you to use your time to get the stretch you want. So in that, we're going to finish with our lunge series. Dig the toes into the floor, lift the hips, press back. Float your right leg. Pull your right foot all the way through. And then with that, your right foot is all the way through, and then drop the hip down towards the floor. Oh, yeah, I bet, Chie. I don't know. That's the number one stretch to not tear your rotator cuff. So I usually, my left one is the one I tore. That's why I have so little mobility there. And then my right one, I usually have not very, very little tightness in. And today it's feeling, that stretch was hard for me. So that's interesting. As you're breathing, I want you to think, so right now we have this knee off the mat so that that stretch to the hip flexor is a little bit deeper. If you need to set the knee down, go ahead. But otherwise, you're keeping the weight of that thigh so that it's using that to stretch and lengthen that hip flexor and inner thigh just a little bit. Then from there, set your left knee down, heel toe your right foot over, and drop into pigeon. You can stay upright. You can come down onto your elbows. You can come all the way down onto your forehead. Anytime the joints, Chie, Ben doesn't have, he has a syndrome where his ligaments don't hold his joints into position. So all of those stretches, if you have a joint that doesn't want to stay in place, I would imagine a lot of those stretches are a little bit scary. Inhale. As you exhale, push into your hands, heel toe your left or your right foot back over, and then from there, turn it out. Come onto the pinky rim of your right foot, and then reach back behind you. Now, when we reach back behind, we're trying to drop this left hip. So the goal is that we use that weight to stretch not only through the hip flexor, but you'll feel a tightness in the glute into the IT band on the right side. Inhale, big breath in. And then as you exhale, come center, flatten the foot to the floor. You can stay here upright. You can drop onto your elbows. If you have a yoga block or a ball, you can come down onto that. Or you reach behind and grab that left foot. Big breath in. As you exhale, release that left foot. Go ahead and take your right foot center, straddle it with your hands, dig the left toes into the floor, and then come up. Turn your left toes out. Here we go, Lise. Now drop into that right knee. Reach the arms in opposition. Right hand comes down, left hand comes up. Inhale. Exhale, straighten your right leg. Tip those hips back. Inhale. Exhale, soften that right knee. Lift your body. Take your right hand over, and so you're reaching back behind you. Same thing as usual. Your right knee comes forward, right hand comes back. Inhale. As you exhale, spiral back down to the mat. Turn the left toes back forward. Set your left knee down. Bring your right knee back, and then drop into that hip. So the hips are back into child's pose. And then from there, take your left arm under, look over that right shoulder. I missed all of that. How did I miss all of that? Some good banter right there. And switch. Inhale. As you exhale, bring both hands over, big breath in. Exhale, come back onto your hands and knees. Dig the toes into the floor. Lift the hips, press back. Float your left leg. As you float your left leg, you're trying to reach the heel from that right foot and the toes from the left foot as far away from each other as you can. Inhale. As you exhale, pull that left foot all the way forward. Now when you come into that, same thing, we want to keep that knee lifted. So we're using the weight of that thigh to pull the hip flexor just a little longer. So like we talked about on the other side, setting the knee down will reduce that stretch. We're trying to get the weight to increase the stretch, the pull in the quadricep and that hip. So whether you choose that knee up or down, release and let go of the weight at that hip and that quadricep so you can feel it's an uncomfortable pull. Yeah, or maybe I just wasn't looking at the screen, Chelsea. That could have been it too. My brain's usually going in a million different directions, but I have to admit, I was listening to the words of Hootie because I was like, man, I haven't heard this in a long time. Now set your right knee down, heel toe your left foot across the body, and come into pigeon. I was also just thinking, why is the body so tight this morning? Over and over. That's what my brain keeps thinking every stretch. Now you can have that foot tucked, you can have it parallel to the edge of the mat, or you can crawl forward. Inhale. One more time, big breath in. As you exhale, push into your hands. Then you're going to heel toe your left foot over, turn the toes out, lean into that hip once again, rock onto the pinky edge of your left foot and reach back. Drop this right hip. Inhale. As you exhale, flatten your left foot. Bring your hands center. You can stay here. You can come onto your elbows, your forehead, or reach behind and grab that right foot. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, big breath in. Exhale, release that right foot. Dig the right toes into the floor. Center your left. Lift the right knee. Come up, turn the toes. Oh, I love that, Chelsea. I thought so. I thought maybe. And then take the left knee forward. So your feet are perpendicular. You have that left foot and that right foot turned in opposite directions. Or I guess not opposite, turned away from each other. And then reach the arms also away, taking that left hand forward, right hand back, and then tip forward at the hip, reaching that right arm towards the ceiling. Big breath in. As you exhale, straighten that front leg. Big breath in. As you exhale, soften your left knee, lift up. Bring that right hand down. Bring that left arm over so the left knee and the left hand come in opposition. See if you can lean a little farther forward, reach a little farther back. Big breath in. Exhale, spiral your arms down. Step back into that high hover, bringing us into our finish, low hover. Press your chest through. Rock from hip to hip. And then center, lift the tailbone, down dog. Pull the hips up towards the ceiling, and then walk your hands back. Dangle the arms, and then just like the beginning, see what that feels like before and after. The foot roll out, the back stretch, the spinal rotation. Let the weight of the head dangle, let it go. Whatever stress you can let go of, whether that's physical, mental, emotional, release what you don't need. And then slowly, one vertebrae at a time, roll up. Squeeze your glutes. Pull your belly button in. Roll your shoulders back and down. Heart is lifted. Big breath in, arms up. And exhale. Give yourselves a big hand. Happy Sunday, team. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I appreciate you being here, stretching, giving your body, your mind, and your heart just a moment of some calm, of some quiet, maybe some joking around, all of that valuable. I'm going to go relieve Vic for his birthday so he doesn't have to do dog duty all morning. But I love you guys. I hope you feel supported. I know. I will pass that on, Chelsea. I know. I feel like we need to do a superset, a stretching superset. So I know that might not sound exciting, but I was thinking that it's been a long time since we've done the seated series along with the standing series. So I was thinking that might be a fun thing to do in February, but we'll see. Maybe that's just me. Oh, good. Aw, thank you, Chie. Thank you. I'll pass that on, you guys. I appreciate you thinking of him. And then I will try and not be hard on him today. I'll try and go easy on him for his birthday. Oh, I love this team. I love you guys. You guys have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. If you have any requests for my goal is that we're going to do our chair set tomorrow night. So that's the goal. We'll see. A lot could change in 5 hours. We'll see what my mood is in 5 hours. So anyway, I love you. Have a great day.